Hello everyone, good morning. I am Frencis Quila H. Tanjay from Bachelor of Secondary Education major in English here in Cebu Technological University, Danao campus. Last night, I was really having a great time answering the friend activity, the Erasmus IACD MOOC from units 1 up to 18. And it was really fun diving into the different culture and I really learned a lot. Today, I will be telling you what I have learned. And since I love to patronize ours, I will be telling you the Filipino culture's way, the Filipinos' way of expressing themselves, their spiritual being in a modern way. So here's the modern day expression of spiritual being of the Filipino culture. I've prepared a little slide for you to grasp more the idea. But before we dive in, I will be explaining what is spirituality. It's recognizing and celebrating that we are all inextricably connected to each other by a power greater than all of us, and that is God. And that our connection to that power and to one another is grounded in loving and belonging. Practicing spirituality brings a sense of perspective, meaning, and purpose to our lives. That's according to Brené Brown. Spiritual being involves the recognition of a feeling or sense or belief that there is something greater than myself, something more to being human than sensory experience, and that the greater whole of which we are a part is cosmic or divine in nature. At this time, I will be giving 3 of the many modern day expression of our spiritual being. First in line is praying or a prayer. We all know that the best way of expressing our spiritual self is through prayer. It was practiced a long time ago. Here's a simple definition of a prayer. It is a solemn request for help or an expression of thanks addressed to God. Even in this modern day, we still communicate to God through prayers. Next in line is the different social media platforms that we use in posting Bible verses or any way of our expression of our spiritual self. As we observe, millennials nowadays are expressing their thoughts, life, and experiences on different social media platforms, and one of which are the Bible verses that they are posting every day to express their spiritual being. The third and the last one is the preaching via social media. We can really see how the social media plays a role in our way of expressing our spiritual self. There are a lot of teens nowadays that they record themselves talking in front of a camera and expressing how they believe in God, how they express their beliefs, and how they encourage other young people to also join in church activities. There are also live mass, live preaching of the Word of God, the Gospel via Facebook Live, so that people can still attend the Mass, can still hear the Word of God even they are at their house. So as we can really observe, the millennials or the modern day sometimes, or shall I say most of the time, expresses their spiritual being through different online media platforms. Thanks to the fast innovation of technology, we can able to express our spiritual being, especially in this time of pandemic wherein we are not allowed to do mass gathering, or there are limited people who can attend to the mass. That is why there are live mass for those people who can't attend. They can still attend virtually. Those lives that you've seen are just some basic of how Filipino express their spirituality, how the Filipino culture love to express their spiritual being. And if we will dig deeper and dive in, there is more to that. I hope you guys enjoy and learn something from the video. Thank you. Adios.